Hey guys, hey, it's 12 a.m. Berto here. Hey, it's Berto's been working on this setup for an hour. Hey, it's 20th attempt Berto here because I've been holding the mic weirdly. And hey, it's not gonna be the best editing Berto here, because it's a new style. But please bear with me throughout this adventure. And today I'm going to talk about how romance anime ruined my life. I got into anime around the age of 6, right? And what two animes that I get into immediately? Soul Eater and Attack on Titan, but also Full Metal Alchemist. But I kept rewatching it because I stopped after like episode 8, and then I kept going back and restarting. So I'm not really gonna count that. So I'm talking about these two action shows. Soul Eater has some comedy in it, but Attack on Titan's very serious. Some little bit of comedy, but it ain't that crazy of comedy to call it really a comedy. It's more of an action show. Both of these are really heavy action shows. So naturally, me being the Hispanic romantic man that I am, I was like, at the age of 8, by the way, after I had watched a couple other shows that were all action, I said, I really want to watch these romance animes. That was the biggest mistake I could have made in my whole life. I started watching romance animes. First anime I ever watched that was romance, Golden Time. Put that on the screen. This man ruined my life, and he also made my life amazing because, man, what an amazing show. Holy fuck. This story of Golden Time is amazing. This is all spoiler free, by the way. I'm not giving away any of the plots of any of these stories. But Golden Time being the first romance anime that I watched really set the tone for what I wanted my romantic life, my love life, to be at the age of 8. I wanted the girl of my dreams to walk out of that limousine and slap me with flowers. I wanted that. And so I was just like, man, I'm gonna find the girl of my dreams one day. I was in elementary school. I said that for middle school. I said that for high school. And it hasn't happened. And then I watched Toradora. Now, for all my fellow anime trappers from back in the day, y'all know the whole story. You go on YouTube, you look up the anime that you really want to watch. Let's say, for example, me, Toradora episode 1 subbed. Well, guess what? They'll give you the sub version, all right, but you better hope that it's in English subs, because if not, you're gonna have to just understand what's happening with nothing but the animation, and it's all on the bottom right hand corner. The audio's kind of choppy a little bit and the quality isn't the best, but you did what you could. And sometimes it would be on a YouTube playlist, but they wouldn't have episode 3, so you'd have to go from 1, 2 to 4, and then you'd be like, damn, I wonder what happened to episode 3. Why is episode 4 so weird? Why are they doing this? Who is this new character? Why are they acting like this? Boom, 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 boom. You know what? You know how it be when you trapping out these anime streets, baby. Toradora being the next romantic anime that I watched, and by the way, if you don't know, it's a very emotional show which made me cry. One of the first animes to ever make me cry in my lifetime, and I was maybe 13 or 12 at the time. So that means I was in either the 7th or 6th grade. Yes, it is pathetic, and I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry to the people out there that watch the show, because y'all know that shit is amazing. So I would watch Toradora, and I'm like, man, I really want this type of love, man. This is kind of cool. I really love this show, man. I rewatched it, mind you. I've rewatched this show like 12 times. And I may even rewatch it tonight. I don't know, bro. I genuinely might. It's so good. It's so good. Go watch it in your free time. If then came Clannad. Now, Clannad is a very depressing show, but it's also a very upbeat show. I mean, do you hear the music? It is nothing but pops. And do you see the characters and the antics that they get into? It is nothing but school vibes. And me being in school at the time did not help this at all. In fact, it made me think that I could live this style in my future years of education. Spoiler alert, that hasn't happened. Yet I'm still holding on to it because I'm delusional. Yeah, you might be saying, Berto, you're yapping. All you hear when I'm talking is, which is not true. I'm not yapping. This all has a reasoning to it. These anime set, as you could see, these anime set an expectation for how I was going to live my life when I got older, or at least at the time to when I was going to get older. I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have a girl slap me with roses as soon as I step into college. Cap, first thing I saw in college was bugs and homeless people. Dig that, Toradora. Maybe I'll find the girl of my dreams in high school that's like mildly aggressive. Nope.
Kill it, kill it, kill it. And I'm ready for the
Just
swipe.
made a
I'm
bunch
ready
of
for the swipe.
bunch of funny friends. And then I was like, I'm gonna meet the girl of my dreams with my homeboy. Me and my homeboy are gonna be messing around, and I'm gonna meet the girl of my dreams, and she's gonna be super cool, and I'm gonna be like, ha 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 with my homeboy. It never happened. I say all this because it genuinely made my expectations of not only my life but also my school years just decline, because I was just like, I'm gonna live that lifestyle, and I was delusional enough to really believe it. And so when high school came around, I was really upset that I wasn't living the life that I expected to live. Mind you, physically I was not good looking. I mean, I was bad. My acne was horrible. I mean, it was bad. Like, put a photo up. That's just not good. So this set me up to feeling depressed at a time in my life, because I was like, is my life just not as special as these other people? I'm talking about cartoons on a show, drawings. I'm talking about drawings. That's like me talking about the stick man that I drew in my notebook, getting a bunch of highs. Like, damn, why can't I be the stick man? I'm 8. I'm 8. 8 to like 16. That was 8 years of my life that I was just in the dumps because I was like, maybe next year, maybe next year. That year never came, buddy. It never came. And the same thing, I guess you could say that the same thing could be said with movies, but I didn't really watch romantic movies as much, you know? I didn't really see that many romantic movies like until I got like a bit older, and I was already like kind of over the whole mentality of, man, I'm gonna find the girl of my dreams in high school. Yeah, no, that I watched like A Silent Voice, and that was post that idea. So I was like, yeah, no, this is just a cool ass movie that made me cry like 4 or 5 times, but you know, in a W soundtrack. But after that, I was just like, you know, at that point when I watched A Silent Voice and then on, I was just like, yeah, I would like a relationship. That'd be kind of cool, but it's not going to be the dreamy one that I always wanted. It was just really depressing because I was just like, am I not really living my life to the fullest? Am I not really being the me that I'm supposed to be? Because mind you, I forgot to mention this, I would mimic the guys from the show. I would mimic these guys, not to a T, but damn near. Like, I would copy some of their actions, some of their phrasings, and things like that. Like, I would truly believe that I could get the Haz if I acted like these anime characters. I wasn't Naruto running, that's weird. If you did that as a child, I respect you if you admit to it. But if you still do it now, find God. I would be like, yeah, this dude, he gets all the hoes just by acting like a badass. I'm gonna start acting like a badass. And then I would just be like, not talking for the whole day. And that did nothing at all. So yeah, I really tried to, you know, do my thing when I was younger because of these anime shows, and it never worked out. Now mind you, it's not anime's fault, it's my fault for being delusional. Don't take this as an attack to all my anime fans out there. I love y'all. I would kiss you guys on the cheeks, of course, if you're of age, because prison is horrible. But anyways, cut that out. Holy shit. So anime, the romance anime, yes, they're such good shows and they're amazing. They're peak fiction. Like, they're amazing. Golden Time, go watch that. Toradora, go watch that. Silent Voice, go watch that. Amazing fucking shows. I genuinely recommend watching them. But please don't fall into the delusion of thinking that this is really gonna happen. And now, of course, I have a lot of faith in y'all. I don't think y'all are really gonna do it, not like me. So don't worry. I'm socially awkward. Mind you, I'm not gonna lie, romance anime really helped me in my life at times. It got out of me some dark spots. It also provided me a way to, make some friends. For example, my friend Zero, I met him online, and one of the first things we talked about was Golden Time, because I never met anybody that had watched Golden Time until I met him, and then we bonded over Toradora and how much we love rewatching the show, so to a certain degree, romance anime have like contributed to my life positively, like by a lot. I mean, like, I've made a lot of close friends because of the certain things that I would learn from romance animes, like be yourself and love yourself and do what makes you happy. It has truly like made a positive impact on my life, and I'm upset that I truly wasted a couple of years of my life expecting something so high up from shows that were just a bunch of drawings and a bunch of sketches and a bunch of animation. And I truly believed that I could live that life. It's not anime's fault, it's my fault. But it ruined my mental health. It ruined how I would make friends. I would be more awkward sometimes because I didn't know the difference between reality and anime. I didn't know, to a certain degree. I wasn't sure if, like, yeah, that guy kind of acts like this guy from my school, he must be the exact same, and then they're not. And so I'm like, what do I do? Because I always lived on by patterns and rhythms, and so it was something that in my life made me confused. I wasn't sure as to how the human mind works. I wasn't sure as to why certain things worked, why certain things didn't work when it came to talking to people or even talking to a girl romantically. This may all come off as like, Berto's a loner, Berto's a pussy, Berto don't know how to talk to women, Berto's an incel. You're wrong. But I will say this though, is that for a solid amount of time in my life, I was scared to talk to women, but that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, anime is amazing. Go watch anime, go watch romance shows. Don't be delusional like me. Shout out to the creators of Toradora, Golden Time, A Silent Voice, and Clannad. Y'all really did y'all thing on these shows. I truly love all of them dearly, and they hold a special place in my heart. And it's my fault for being delusional. So I'm saying that to say that I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry that this is probably going to be a very short video. I'm trying to get used to this formatting, and I hope this was a fun little twist to what I'm usually doing with these gaming videos. I'm not possibly going to do any more gaming videos for as of right now, just because I would want to try something else of talking about whatever I like. So yeah, let me know if you guys like me showing myself, or if you guys would rather me just do voiceovers of topics that I like, in which that would mean that I would actually write a full-blown script for them. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, and let me know if any other topics that you guys would want me to talk about, and maybe I'll cover them. So yeah, all that being said, stay hydrated, stay nutrition, stay blessed, stay clean, and as always, salute.